And the Biden team is hoping that voters will focus on his record and policies rather than what they saw last Thursday night on the debate stage. The campaign continues to reiterate that the president is in it to win it. But what does their body language say about the message that they're sending? Let's bring in one of the world's leading body language experts, Mark Bowden, co-host of Merit Street's The Behavior Panel. Mark, welcome to the show. It's so good to see you again. I want to play a clip from the campaign spokesperson today. Listen to this.
Well, that is false. There are a number of rumors floating out there. The president is in this race to win it. He is the Democratic nominee.
Okay, help us break down some of that body language you're seeing there. Does he believe the message that he's sending?
Well, let me break down what I see there. He's very still for somebody who's used to being on TV. Not a lot of gestures there, locked down pretty much. Bit of eyebrow raise there as well, trying to join us in with this idea, get us involved with this idea. And right at the end there, there's a little bit of disdain as well, especially around the idea of from our perspective, and that eyebrow raise with that as well. I think he's trying to save his neck. At this point, he's trying to say, look, we're doing the best job we possibly can with the content that we're being given around this, with who we have to play.
So Karine Jean-Pierre's job is to be the mouthpiece of the president as the press secretary, but her job has become increasingly difficult in the last few days as reporters are frustrated by the lack of information they're getting from the press conferences. What kind of message is her body language sending right now as she tries to defend the president?
Well, look, Jean-Pierre is on top of her game, at the top of her game right now. So given the massive stress she's under, and I don't think she's ever been under any bigger questioning than this, she's staying calm, she's staying assertive during this, but there are some tells in there. You played it right at the beginning of your show when asked, is the president going to step down? Absolutely not, she says. There's a loss of fluency there. She doesn't get that absolutely out straight away. She reiterates it. The good answer to that is just no. And you say nothing more. We also see a lot of head bow there as she thinks about exactly what she's going to say, especially around this issue of releasing documents around medical that the president may have had recently. So under massive pressure, doing as well as she can under the circumstances, but still the pressure is telling. She's having to think really carefully about everything she's saying.
While Biden was recently at the G7 summit in Italy, some of the other world leaders reportedly said privately that Biden was the weakest that they've seen him. And now comments are being exposed that they actually went on to say to advisors that he shouldn't be allowed alone in a room with U.S. adversaries. You advise some of these G7 leaders. Are they the kinds of people who would make a comment like that lightly?
Well, no, none of them will be saying anything lightly right now, but they may not be saying it for the reasons that we think. You got France in electoral turmoil at the moment, the UK in electoral turmoil. They may well be saying this as a distraction from what's going on in their own world. Look, we understand that Biden at the moment may have some cognitive decline, but also other people in trouble. They're going to be pointing in all kinds of directions to go, hey, don't look at me, look over there. There's a problem over there. So I wouldn't take this as the truth around what they're trying to get across at all.
All right. Mark Bowden, appreciate your time this evening. Great insight. Good to see you.